Good morning, everybody. Wake up.
Wake up, wake up.
In Provincetown. Can I have some coffee?
Wake up, wake up.
Make it strong, please. Hey. Oh. Hey.
Wake up, wake up.
Oh. No, really, can I have some coffee?
Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up.
Hey everybody!
Go ahead, press the button.
Good morning, it's Friday, July 24th. Oh god.
What happened?
There, it's done.
Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to Wake Up in Provincetown for...
July 24th, 2026.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
I know. Well, I was right. We're just zipping right through summer.
We're almost halfway through, not halfway through the summer. Summer doesn't end until the end of September.
Correct.
I know a lot of people in town are like, well, we're halfway there. I'm like, no, we're not. There's plenty of summer left to enjoy and thrive in.
And thrive. It's so funny because do you know what Rose of Sharon is?
Rose of Sharon?
It's a flowering shrub, and it makes these. It's like a hibiscus, right? And it makes these beautiful flowers. And I saw some blooming the other day, and I was like, no, that's too early. Because where I come from in Connecticut, my sister-in-law always, like, the tradition was when the Rose of Sharon blooms, there's 6 more weeks of summer.
Oh.
Which by the calendar date, that puts you to Labor Day, kind of. So I'm like traditional end of summer sort of thing. So I saw one blooming the other day and I wanted to strangle it. I was like, no, stop, you kill it. You do not bloom right now. And then I saw a bunch of other ones that still had tiny little buds. And I was like, oh, maybe it's an early blooming variety. So there's still plenty of summer, as we said. And summer goes through October, let's face it.
Summer goes to Halloween now.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you,
Thank you, global warming. Yay. How was your week?
Oh, it was great. It was so good.
I love that you say it's great.
It was.
No, I know.
I had a great
because
week.
you are very...
Didn't you have a great week? Didn't you have a great week?
I had a great week.
Come see, come saw.
Come see, come see.
Yeah. Now that I'm like into this routine, my new schedule of having 3 days off in a row, I'm trying to maximize them and show up to my first day of work for the week completely exhausted.
I think it was like completely refreshed.
Thoroughly exhausted.
Yeah.
No, so Sunday I had some friends in town who wanted to go have jazz brunch at the Red Inn, so I did that for the first time this year. Monday night I went to Sal's place for dinner for the first time this year. Tuesday I took Bob Lindsay and Jennifer Cabral, two beloved pillars of the community, to the Beachcomber in Wellfleet for lunch. And then even though it was like a shitty beach day, we went and laid on the beach anyway, like hardy, stubborn New Englanders. We were like, it's a beach day.
Yeah, it's always a beach day.
It's always a beach day. So we go down there where I knew that I would instantly fall asleep. And they hadn't really ever spent any time together. And I was like, they'll get to know each other while I snore on the beach. And that's what happened. It was so sweet. Like I could hear them telling each other their life stories. Like, if you're friends with either one of them, stories that we all know. And like, they don't know these yet for each other. And they like kind of fell in love that day.
I love it.
I know, it was really, really sweet. And then I came back to town, had dinner with some friends at Boobala's before Broadway Barbara. I saw the Broadway Barbara show. She's got a couple more shows this weekend. My friend Chuck is one of the dancers in it. She's hysterical.
Oh, I know.
Did you go to this last year?
I saw it last year. We had her on the show last year. You know,
it's so funny.
Yeah, and it's so funny. Here's a little preview.
Oh, wow.
I know that Sam, I just threw that at you.
You should have queued her up a little bit.
I know, well, you shouldn't have talked about it.
Here it is.
Entertaining live show ever. See my Fosse moves in person. Gawk at my delightful backup dancer boys, the Barbarians. Don't miss the live P-Town experience of the summer. It's gonna be a blast. That was the tugboat.
You know what's great about this show is it's like dumb.
Hers or ours?
Hers.
Oh.
Ours is dumb. No, her Barbara's show is like, it's great for theater nerds.
Oh, yeah.
Because it calls back so many references. And it's really smart. Like, it's stupid as hell, but really smart.
Yeah.
Like really smart. And
Yeah.
like, I love it. I love
30 Rock. Like it's
yeah,
that
yeah.
kind
Like,
of
and you're
humor.
gonna get that. Like, you'll appreciate it just for what it is. But then if you know the references, you're like, aha! I know what that callback is. So
Yeah.
get a chance, go see it. There's a couple more shows left.
Yeah, it's fun to watch somebody who's good at everything. She can sing, she can dance, she can act and write and tell jokes. And
Yeah, it's a really
I
fun
love
show.
Broadway
And the backup
Barbara.
dancers ain't so bad either. Hi, Shaw.
I don't know what I regret to inform you. I don't know the actress's name that plays Broadway Barbara because I was talking about this at work the other night and I was like, yeah. So the shtick is that Barbara is the person in life who's auditioned for the most Broadway shows without ever booking anything. So she doesn't have a Tony Award, and somebody sitting there was like, Barbara has a Tony Award. I was like, you're not listening to anything I'm saying. I'm sure Barbara Streisand has a Tony Award. Broadway Barbara does
yeah.
not have a Tony Award.
She definitely does not. But someday
Yeah,
she shall.
Someday she will.
Yes.
Listen, if Titanic can be nominated for 12 Tony Awards, Broadway Barbara can be nominated for a Tony Award.
Absolutely.
Well, how was your? Oh, and then I went to work, where I'm back. How was your week?
My week was good. I too have numerous days off in a row, which I've not ever had before. And
Isn't it so great?
It's great, but I find myself, I'm kind of like, when you work, what is the word? 1099, what do we call that? Contractor?
Gig work?
Gig work.
Freelancing.
It's very hard to have a day off. Because my life has always been like, well, if I'm not working, I'm not making money because I'm not on a salary or whatever. So, like, for me to have a day off, I'm like, oh, I should be going to that garden and clocking in an hour on that gardening project or whatever. And then finally, like, I've got to the point where I can relax because I literally have 3 days off in a row. I do something like this, and I'll have the rest of the day off, etc. And it's just been a little, as you said, I could get out of town for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I don't have a car, so I'm not going anywhere. But it is like, oh, I got to go on tubing in Connecticut because I have the day off. Those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go tubing.
I would love to go tubing in Connecticut.
We'll
with you.
figure out a river to do it. That would actually be a fun trip.
Yeah.
Let's plan something.
Okay.
So Monday we did a Cody play and we had the Megan Emerisi and a bunch of kids.
In the Cody play?
In the Cody play. And the whole, yeah. And, for me, who's foul-mouthed at best and makes a lot of horrible, inappropriate jokes, it was very difficult to not do that in front of the kids. And then we were told, no, the whole point is we're going to do that in front of the kids. And Megan played a live censor. So whenever we said anything, she was like, beep. Like she was the opera singing censor. So, I have a little look. I know they were on the show last week, but I really, really, really hope that you will go see the kids perform their production of Matilda because I really want this program to take off and become a summer theater program. So we have a little sneak preview video that PTV produced for them, and here it is.
Life's not fair. It doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change.
So please get your tickets to Matilda Jr. up at the school. It's Monday through Thursday at 2 o'clock. You will not regret it. It is just the sweetest thing to see community kids performing the show. And it's fun. It's entertaining.
When's the last time you regretted a musical? You went to something, you're like, I so regret going to that.
I don't think I've regretted it. I would regret Broadway pricing right now
Yeah.
if because I'm so hypercritical. Like I went to see, this is a million years ago. I went to see Cabaret a million years ago. Joel Grey was in it, but I think he was playing the older character and not the MC. And we saw it, and it was like the big deal. Joel Grey is back on thing, and I'm sitting there, and we were in the third row. So like the musicians were like winking at us, like we were that close. And I'm watching the show. I was like, that scenery's scuffed. And that's like ratty over there, and I'm like, and this was 20-something years ago when the ticket prices were accessible. And now, if I'm paying $400 for a ticket to see a show, there better not be any mistakes.
There's no scuffed.
No scuffs, no wig, no hair out of place, no because usually live theater you're like, oh, somebody fucked up something. No, not at $400.
Wow.
No mistakes.
I'm so glad I asked you that question.
But go see Matilda because those mistakes will be cute, and you didn't spend a lot of money on that ticket, and they're so lovely.
And you're supporting a summer theater program that we hope goes on in perpetuity.
Yes, Megan is trying to get the summer theater program kicked off, so please support the kids at the school.
Yes.
This week, look, it's Sequoia. I think that Patagonia may be changing their name to Sequoia.
Was that Patagonia?
Yes, due to lawsuits by from the store.
I've been following this on Instagram.
Yeah, so Patagonia was sued by Patagonia, the company, because for some reason they didn't want extra advertising. It's not like she's actually being an environmental drag queen,
right.
But corporate overlords don't want their IP touched with. So I think Patagonia is rebranding as Sequoia, and I think they're doing a show at the Gifford House this week, but I don't know.
Suki! I went to high school with the Sequoia, and we called her Suki.
Oh. Tall girl?
No. But a very excellent track and field athlete.
Okay. Short track and field.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So speaking of sports, if you want to get your throwing arm in shape, please do and come down to the Crown and Anchor tomorrow between 2 and 5 and throw balls at people's faces. Actually, you're throwing a ball at a target. There's a dunk tank happening at the Crown and Anchor tomorrow. Dyke Dunk Tank. And all the proceeds are, you pay X for X number of balls.
Raising money for what?
Raising money for the Summer Assess.
Excellent.
And so you get to throw balls to all, there will be townies in dunk tanks, all those mouthy townies that you wanted to throw. I did it last year.
You and Harrison both did it last year?
Yeah, I did it last year. Mackenzie, I asked if you needed me, and if you need me, please reach out to me because I would love to shout things at people and.
They won't be more excited to dunk anyone else but him.
Oh God! Hey, all of you that hate this shouty show, just come and pay and throw balls at my face.
Shouty morning show. We have been dubbed the Shouty Show by detractors. Also, Saturday night at the Way Downtown Space, which will then become Josephine's. They are doing the first of their pop-up parties. How fun!
And so
tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And I don't know the timing. It's in the evening, but they got permits to do these little pop-ups to raise money to get equipment in that restaurant.
And there goes Josephine. My friend Josephine that I used to work with.
Okay. Well, how? Kismetish.
Serendipitous.
Yes. I love that word.
I know you do.
Oh, I love it. So there's that. Check those things out. And also, if you're headed down to the pier, the little trap sheds down there, there are artists that rent that. Celeste Holm just got a little pop up there.
Celeste
Holm? Sorry, Celeste Hanlon.
The co-star of All About Eve?
Yes. She's just sitting there as a skeleton. No, Celeste Hanlon just did a pop up. They rent them out and they're completely booked. Go check out the art in the trap sheds and we have a little video from them.
You an independently wealthy philanthropist with no idea what to do with your money?
Do you have disposable income aggressively trying to leave your wallet?
Do you need art to help decorate your second yacht?
Then come on down to the Trap Shacks of Provincetown, located on Macmillan Pier.
We are a collection of 12 local artists who would love you to buy our art.
Not just one piece, but all of our art.
Every
single
piece. It's the dream we've all had ever since someone asked us, what's your real job?
You won't just be buying art.
You'll be funding validation that art school was a really good choice.
So come on down to the Trap Sheds
and help support the dreams and fragile egos of local artists.
The Trap Sheds of Provincetown.
Helping artists finally text their parents, "See, I told you so."
So check out everything at the Trap Sheds and support local artists.
I've been trying to figure out how to decorate my second yacht.
Oh, I know. It's
Thank
hard.
you, Stephen.
What
What a great idea. Shop local.
Shop local, support local artists. And speaking of local artists, our friend Mark Adams, the art show that is at the next door to the bookstore at 227 Commercial Street,
The
which
Marine
is
Specialties Alley.
yeah. There's the Coastal Studies has an art show curated by Mark Adams, 50th anniversary of Coastal Studies, and a lot of different artists. We talked about that last week. But the show has moved to the alley. Mark and some of the other artists have done like week posters. Remember Michael Joseph did those portraits a couple years ago, and then they painted it over to film the Tony movie. So now we have some more art in that alley. I have a little video of that, just very quickly. I think I can just talk over it because it's just a video with no thing. So I love to see like guerrilla art. I mean, they did get permission from Barbara Clark to put the art up in there, but Mark has a show that he's written, and it's called Marine Bohemians. It's this Sunday at 6:30 at the Gifford House.
Colin Levin is in it.
Colin Levin, who was on the show last week, Nick Wilson, Katie Pentodemus, and Carl Gregory from the Cody Plays.
Alston Brown.
Josiah and Kat are also in the show. It's a really cool conceptual show, just about like, and some of the scientists for Center for Coastal Studies are on it too. It's really cool. So it's 6:30 this Sunday at the Gifford House. It's also next week, and I'm going to do a little interview with Kat because I think she's like one of the coolest women I've ever met. So check that out. This week also on one of my Dune Tour days, Maura Healey came to town. The Governor, if you don't know, with their family. And I didn't get to take them out. Of course, they always go for my boss, Rob, because he owns the company. But it was fun to see them driving by. I had this older guy, and you know, sometimes you look at people and like, oh, these Republicans are going to be real fun for me. But then as I do my tour, I find out that they're not. And like, so they rode by and they were like, hi. And I said, can I take a picture? Click, click, click. And this guy goes, well, who was that? I said, that was Maura Healey. And he goes, that was Maura Healey? And I was like, oh no, are you going to shit talk her? And he's like, no, my God, I love her. And I was like, I know. So you never know, right? You never know. Have you ever seen that? Have you seen that commercial?
Which one?
It's some fuck job that's running for some office. And it's AI. They're like, people are leaving the state in droves. It's a traffic jam going out of the state. And Maura Healey, a AI image of Maura Healey eating donuts in the cab of like a truck or something. And I'm like, we're allowing this now?
That's ridiculous.
We are allowing this? It was so gross. And you know when you watch things on the streaming platforms now where you're paying for it and you still get commercials. But like they jam the same commercial at you.
Yeah.
All the time, and Paul was like, I hate this commercial, turn off that. And I was like, he's like, why all of a sudden are we getting this commercial? I was like, you know that we're watching a commercial differently from the next house over. Because they're, you know.
Your
algorithm is sending this to you. It's not like they have this big corporate budget for like Joe's Bar and Grill down in such and such. But like, oof, I love paying extra money for premium content and having to sit through a million the same ad. Just give me different ones, for Christ's sake, so I can mute the different commercials.
The governor had dinner at the Red Inn the other night. I got to shake hands with her there.
With the family?
Her wife, who I had never met before.
The kids? No?
No, there were no children at dinner. They were the last table. So they're like walking out the door at like 11:30 at night. There were no children having dinner. But it was nice to see her again.
Yeah.
Because if you don't remember, when was the blackout, the power outage? March, February?
February.
The 5-day power outage that we suffered
February.
here on the Cape when the governor came down to visit all the warming centers, and
Yep.
I was still working with Senator Julian Sear. So Julian and I took Maura Healey to all the warming centers of Cape Cod. And so like she's shaking hands with all the waitresses and bartenders at the Red Inn, and she gets to me and she's like, I was like, oh yeah, I just finished working with Julian. She's like, I knew you. It was just like that Taylor Swift song, I knew you.
I knew you.
Nice to see you too again, Maura, dear friend.
If you want to, Maura and possible presidential hopeful Pete Buttigieg is...
God bless you.
You're welcome. They're having a fundraiser, a get-together, a shake hand. I'm not sure what it is.
A garden party.
A garden party on August 2nd up at the Gifford House. So I'm sure you could buy a very expensive ticket to
They're
that.
only $200.
They're only $200, and you know it's a tax write-off.
Yeah.
Or I guess I don't know. I don't know anything about political fundraising things, but and I don't know.
It's not a tax write-off, but it's
And we also wanted to welcome Priscilla back to our audience. We've missed her so much, and so she's here too. Yeah, so check that out.
yeah, August 2nd at the Gifford House. Pete and Mara together.
Do you think Chasen will be here?
Chaston?
Whatever. Yeah, and the kids?
I don't know.
I don't know. There'll be the Secret Service everywhere. Well,
Maybe-
no, they don't get Secret Service anymore.
Maybe they'll join you for a Cody play.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. Well, the last time I saw Chasen was at church.
It's not Chasen, it's Chaston.
Chaston was at church, and they were talking about going to the Dick Doc. So, and this was whatever.
Shouty show at it again.
Everybody goes. You haven't gone in 20 years, but okay. Yeah. So that's that.
We don't discriminate here.
Everyone goes to the Dick Doc.
That should be the T-shirt. Everyone goes to the Dick Doc.
Toot toot, she sheep.
Let us talk a little bit about news.
Okay.
So this is a big deal, and it was a big deal on the interwebs. So if you don't know, 10 gravestones were vandalized at the Winthrop Street Cemetery. Desecrated. And it's a shitty thing to do, obviously.
It's the oldest cemetery in town.
Yeah, there's like graves from the Revolutionary War
War
that were like kicked over, and I'm sure with some teenagers, and God hope it's not a TikTok fucking challenge. Right?
Not that I know of.
I know, but can you imagine?
Wouldn't we know by now?
We would have. Do I look at TikTok? I don't know. It's not in our algorithm. So they went around, they kicked down the gravestones. I have a photo, and then our DPW was like, "We're not standing for this," and they take care of those grounds, and they repaired them. According to the cemetery person, Robert Sweetman, he probably shouldn't have repaired them, just because there's a process to do it for long lasting. But they repaired them in a way that can be fixed if we want to conserve them. And I just think that they were really upset by the fact, and so they did put them back together. See, if you want to, and a lot of people are angry and they're like, "Fuck these kids," or whoever did this. And there was a lot of anger. So you could join us today at the other cemetery in town, starting at 10 o'clock, and you could do what I've been doing for the past few weeks when we have these sessions, is scrub the lichen and the moss off the gravestones. There's a special cleaner, and it's fun, and you meet people you would never, ever meet, and you talk with them about why they're there and the history of town and stuff like that. So Jen Cabral, I hope I see you, because you said you were coming.
She did say she was coming.
She was coming. So it's just a fun thing. It's a couple hours. They give you lunch, for Christ's sake. It's a deal. But it's a really cool way to scrape away the passage of time and hopefully put some good karma into the graveyard rather than being negative about the kids or whoever kicked the tombstone. I don't know why.
If you have any information about who
God,
may
call
have
the police
desecrated these
department.
graves.
Somebody knows something, and it's
even
just
if
not
it's somebody that you know.
Yeah.
And you just want to teach them a lesson. Get them in trouble. Tell them.
Oh, yeah.
Rat them out.
Rat them out! Tattletales. Speaking of rats,
I'm not shocked at very much. I was shocked that day.
See, I'm not, because when I was a kid, I remember this happening. I mean, teenagers.
You remember teenagers knocking over gravestones?
I can see. Look, it's like we're partying, we're smoking a joint, whatever, and someone leans against the tombstone and it falls over, and they're like, "Oh, that was funny. Let's kick it." You know what I mean? It's like people don't think, and especially young people, their brains are not formed yet. Send them off to war. No.
Do you think it's those boys that were on those bikes?
I don't want to say that. I don't even bring, that's casting aspersions for two different things. But speaking of rats, I filled out my first form for our new anti-blight law that we have.
You've already started ratting somebody out for the anti-blight law?
Yeah, I filled it out the other day, and I'm like, and I looked at it because we don't have a form yet. You just fill out the form that is outside the town manager's office about. It's a citizen's complaint form.
Which blight did you complain about?
I complained about the rat hole fire trap in the middle of the harbor. That's what I complained about. It's no shock, no surprise. I hope other people complain about it too. Also, that place that's on West Vine with the squirrels and the chipmunks and the raccoons going in and out of the holes in
my
the building.
future home.
Yes.
Place on West Vine. The old metal shop?
No. That has been bought, and that has been held up in the redevelopment and that's not Blight.
Where
because
on West Vine?
It's on West Vine. Just when you go up the hill, you make the turn and
It's
you
like
go up
just
the
past
hill.
the condos.
It's a really,
across the
really
street from
cute little
Victor's.
tiny white house that's been empty for years.
Oh, that one, no,
and you
yeah.
see you see holes in it and whatever. I'm like, I'm sorry, that's Blight. If I was the neighbors, I'd be out there every day saying, get this thing fucking fixed. Because if my house burns down, it's on you. Anyway.
Speaking of burning
Let me
down,
add it. I'll refinish it.
Yeah,
Just
really.
sell it to me for
Sell it to
$1.
me. And also, the Tiny's, not Tiny's Way, Ship's Way. That house that's all boarded up above Stop and Shop.
Harry's old neighborhood.
It's an abandoned building in a place that is not really have a lot of people walking around. Therefore, it can have problems happen. And that family has the option to sell that off, and they should be forced to sell it off if they can't redevelop it. Sorry, that's just my opinion.
While we're talking about possible fires, thank you to the Provincetown
Oh
Fire
my
Department.
God, good segue, Bob.
Look at this. This is crazy.
They had to respond to, 6 fires in a couple days?
6 in 4 days?
Six
Six
fires in 4
4
days. And I'll tell you the interesting, and people were like, oh, we had a volunteer fire department for all these years and like, I'm okay driving by the fire department and seeing the guys on lawn chairs having a lunch break. Because I know when the bell rings, they're all going to get up and go, and that's their job to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. A new drag queen to town, Miss Portia Fire.
Oh my God.
No, Portia Battery.
Portia Battery.
On fire.
On fire. So that storage space that's up on Bradford Street near the Provincetown Theater, like it's 2 stories of storage. And I always wondered I was like, who has storage in there? Like that could be 1 million apartments.
Yeah.
Under no, the apartments that for subsidized low-income home, whatever, for me. Anyway, there was a fire there, and luckily they caught it because there's a sprinkler system there. Thank God, because but 3 of these fires were caused by battery charging devices.
So electric vehicles.
No, this is not an electric vehicle, but they were recharging the battery in the Porsche. But like a cigarette, electronic cigarette overheating, like
oh wow,
shit like that.
Something
All the things that we charge in our house.
Can
the
catch
bike,
on
when you
fire.
bring your electric bike up the stairs and you charge, or you bring the battery up and charge it, like all across America, there have been these really severe, and it's hard to put those fires out once the lithium ion things started. So please, if you've got an electric bike, charge it outside. Like don't bring that battery in your house, especially if it's like, I don't want to spend $600, I want to spend $100, and you get the Temu version of that bike, like you're taking a risk with that baby. Anyway, so don't throw your cigarette butts out in a drought. First of all, never do it, but goes into mulch and it smolders and it smolders and it smolders, and then all of a sudden there's a fire where no one's looking, which is what happened with one of the other things. So please, no, backyard barbecue bonfires either. Really ruins my life. But anyway, I think,
as Smokey the Bear used to say all the time, only you can fight a lithium-ion battery fire. Isn't that what he said?
I think that's exactly
that's a direct quote.
Well, he doesn't say
That's
anything
perfectly
anymore
quoted.
because they don't let them do those advertisings.
They don't?
No. They're rolling back all of the environmental laws.
Smokey the Bear?
Energy efficiency and appliances and stuff. Government's like, no, we don't need those rules anymore. Yeah.
Such a huge part of our childhood.
Yes.
And sexualization.
Of a bear? Oh, that's why
I'm
the
into
bear
bears.
culture is so big. Yes, it's
Smokey
the bear.
That makes a lot of sense
Yeah,
for me
that's
too.
it.
See?
Yes, everyone loves the
You're
bear.
welcome.
Okay.
I get it now.
Speaking of bears, and I'm only going by the photo that I saw of him, you had an interview this week.
Oh my God, with Jason Bowman?
Yeah.
I don't know that Jason considers himself a bear, but Jason Bowman is bringing the Rock Academy back to Provincetown. If you weren't there last year for this, it's kind of like that Jack Black movie, The School of Rock.
Yeah.
It's a band of 18 kids, ages 12 to 18. Jason's going to tell you all about it. They're performing this upcoming Wednesday up at the Monument as part of Courtney's Beats on the Hill series. Courtney said last year, Rock Academy was their best show. Not to like knock anybody else, but she was like, everybody was obsessed with this. So you're going to have one chance to see this week. Sam, let's hear Jason talk about it.
Good morning, Jason Bowman. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing all right here in Provincetown. It's not raining like it is out there. Are you in Woodstock?
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about the Rock Academy.
Rock Academy is an after-school program for kids age 8 to 18. We run year-round. We have 3 seasons, and we put on shows to entertain the people.
And you've been doing this since
2018.
Since
My wife
2018.
and I took it over.
How did you get involved?
I'm a teacher, and I was on the road, but I had a young son at the time, and it just made sense to start teaching music as opposed to being out there, and not home.
How do you feel about music programs in schools? If I feel like when I was a kid, we were all encouraged to pick up an instrument, learn how to play. I feel like it less and less of that these days.
Yeah, the underfunding of the arts in this country is something of legend, I think. But it's rather silly to me because if you can think of the smartest person in history, give me your Socrates, your Pythagoras, your Newton, your Einsteins, every single one of them was a musician.
Hmm.
And if you want a brighter future, I think the smarter thing to do is to put everyone into the arts, at least for a period of time.
I 100% agree. You're preaching to the choir here. When did you first pick up an instrument?
I was 4, I
Four.
think, and I got a toy drum, and I marched around the house with a kazoo in my mouth and in my underwear and the toy drum, and just played it until it broke, basically.
And just never put it down.
Never put it down. Yeah.
And how many kids are at your academy at any given time?
We average about 100. I think the most we've ever had is 130,
Hmm.
and so it goes up and down depending on the season. Honestly, summer is our lightest season, um, but when school is in, we're generally up around 100, 120.
That's incredible. And how many
Yeah.
kids are coming to Provincetown next week?
Next week is going to be 18 kids.
And
That's our advanced group. We have the regular season, and then we have an advanced touring group who have to audition for the group. And this is the group that goes out. We just opened for Devo in June, and that's the group that opened for Blondie, and does all kinds of spectacular different events around here, community-oriented events.
that's amazing. 18. So like break down the band for me. Like how many guitarists, how many drummers?
That's a tough one. I think because a lot of the kids play multiple instruments. So I think we have 6 drummers, but they're not full-time drummers. They're,
Hmm.
some play a little bit of guitar, a little bit of bass. They sing. Some play a little bit of keyboards. It varies. And that's part of what makes the show so fun, is because one of them will get up on the microphone and absolutely melt your face because they can sing. And then the next song, they'll go pick up a bass and play that equally as well.
Oh my gosh. How old are they? From what age to what age?
In the touring group, they're age 12 to 18.
Oh my gosh. Have they been to Provincetown before? Have you been to Provincetown before?
Yeah, last year we played the Monument, and Billy Hogue came out and played with us, and he loved the kids, and the kids loved him. And it was a beautiful day. It was a spectacular afternoon of music. And as we were playing, people were coming up the hillside tram to see what was going on.
Right.
It was a lot of fun.
So your show is this Wednesday. What time can people come up and see you?
I think they can come up anytime. We start at 6:30.
Hmm.
So we'll be loading in around 5 and sound checking. So if you want to see some behind the scenes parts of how music works, come a little bit early. You can see the sound check and everything else. But the actual show proper starts at 6:30. And this time around in our set is an original, OG Faith No More song written by Roddy Bottom, called "We Care a Lot," and he's going to come up and play with us. We're very excited about that as well.
You usually have some special surprise guests at your shows, right?
Yeah, often. It's because it's really good educationally to put someone on stage who's been there, who's done it, just so the kids can see what that looks like. Their demeanor and the confidence and the skill that they bring with them, the professionalism they bring with them, is very educational for the kids.
How did you get in touch with Roddy? Is he already a friend of yours?
I met Roddy years ago up in Hudson, New York. Melissa Aufdemer has a beautiful space up there, and there was an event honoring Courtney Love, and I brought an all-girl band to back her up. But before we did that, Roddy got up and played a few songs on the piano, And, I was a little starstruck at Roddy Bottom, and so I met him there. But this time around, one of the partners, Abby, reached out and he agreed.
That's awesome. So you know Courtney too.
Met Courtney, yes.
She's been to
Yeah.
Provincetown. I think the last time she was here was almost 10 years ago already, but she had a really good time and she was so cool to everybody.
Yeah, she was really cool to the kids, which I always appreciate. Just again, professionalism,
Mhm.
awesomeness.
And I mean, because they're so young, I mean, they can't possibly stay for very long. So you must be cycling through kids all the time.
Yeah, we usually graduate about between 8 and 12 kids every year, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. But yeah, right. Every time I have them for a few years, I teach them, get them right where I want them, and then they got to graduate and go off to college.
I love this. Thank you so much for doing this important work. I mean, I think, like you said, if every kid learned an instrument or just was taught music in school, I think it's so important and so valuable. And to see it go missing is really it's really painful.
Agreed. Yeah, but we're doing our part to keep it alive.
Thank you, and thanks for bringing them back to P-Town. We'll see you on Wednesday night.
So excited. Thank you.
Sure. Thanks for making some time this morning to chat, and we'll see you this week.
Absolutely. Okay.
Take care.
You too.
It's Girl Splash Week in Provincetown, and Sam Sewell has the weekly roundup to tell you everything that's going on. Take it away, Sam.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Wake Up Weekly Roundup with me, Sam Sewell, for the week of July 24th through July 30th. I'm back at it with my flower pictures. Here are some lovely summer blooms for you that I've been taking with my walk. And also, I've been experimenting with different lenses for my glasses. So enjoy some shots of Bradford Street with this lovely analog filter. Anyway, moving right along, speaking of pink hues, it is Girl Splash weekend, and all of the events can be found on provincetownforwomen.com/girl splash. I will update you with an event that I think you should keep on your calendar for tonight. But in the meantime, please check out Broadway Barbara Live, who is playing tonight and tomorrow. We have a little clip of her coming or has already come. But anyway, check her out because she is hilarious. And also check me out later if you want to come to the Crave dance party at the Crown and Anchor around 10:15 or so. I will be DJing after the Idol contest. So go get in on Girl Splash all weekend, because starting on Saturday, also this weekend, Family Week starts from July 25th through August 1st. And something I noticed that I think was pretty cool is they're getting the official Family Week app through Wova. Hoova? I think that's a pretty good idea for a theme week. I'm looking forward to seeing how it works out. Also, later on Saturday night, Sister Funk is happening bold, loud, and live at the Red Room. That is at 10:30, but you can get in at 10:15. Then on Sunday, this looks like a hot mess in the best way. Tammy Brown and the Funky Lunch, starring Tammy Brown, Mona Moore, and Cocktail, happening at the Governor Bradford. You can scan that QR code for more tickets, or just, check them out at the Governor Bradford, 11:30 a.m. Then on Monday, shout out to the IB schools and Megan and all the kids for Matilda Jr. running through the 29th. It starts on the 27th, and get your tickets now. Great show, highly recommended. See you there. Then on Tuesday, a free event at the Pilgrim Monument is happening. Stories on the Hill, embracing incongruity, untangling the truth about slavery on Cape Cod. That begins at 5 p.m. and goes to 6:30 and includes a Q&A. Also happening on Wednesday, the next day, the Outer Cape Dance Festival is happening in Wellfleet. And look at this lineup. You can hula hoop, you can have a dance party workshop, or a static dancing with performance by Woof Woof Meow. Go check that out at Preservation Hall in Wellfleet. And then on Thursday, oh man, old school music. I just want to shout out the Bard Maids, holding it down at the OC, giving you live music every Thursday from 8 to 11 p.m. Then upcoming, August is around the corner, and that means in Provincetown, the carnival is around the corner. So get your tickets now, get on it, and also want to shout out that the registration is going on if you want to register for a float in the parade. That ends on the 27th, so go to ptown.org and get in on that. As always, if you want to email me something, please email me at wakeuproundup@gmail.com or at me on Instagram. I have a backlog of videos. I'm going to attempt to do them today, but we'll see how that goes. Happy summer, everyone.
Thank you, Sam. Everyone, please welcome Marcus Hoy from Zodiac Killer Wigs onto the show today. Hi, Marcus.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. It's great to be here.
Oh, great having you on today. So I always think it's fascinating to go behind the scenes of, like, you see your favorite queens out and, doing their job and, like, looking gorgeous, and you're like, how do they get so gorgeous? Well, they get so gorgeous because of Marcus.
I mean, I do what I can.
How long have you been doing this?
5 years, but I've been a licensed hairstylist for almost 20.
Oh, all right. So you didn't just, like, pick up a wig one day and be like,
no.
You started with real hair.
I started with real hair, and then this drag queen that, I don't know if you've heard of her, Delta Miles?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
I've heard. Yeah.
She, when we both moved to town, she was like, hey, you're going to start doing my wigs, and I'm going to teach you how. Basically held me down and taught me everything I know now about wigs.
So you learned from, so you're Delta's little wig daughter?
Basically.
I love that for us. And you're here year round, and this is your, like, your thing, and you send wigs, you box them up?
Yeah, I box them up, I ship them out all over the U.S. Wig in a box. Yeah.
And you've done some of our local girls.
Yes.
And I saw that Paige Turner one with from
Bad
Greece.
Sandy.
The Bad Sandy from Greece.
Yeah.
Varla, you've done Varla.
Varla, I mean, you can't really throw a rock without hitting a drag queen that have done their wig.
I love that. The Diva Girls, yeah. Do not throw rocks at drag queens.
Don't throw rocks at
unless
drag
you see them kicking over cemetery gravestones. Then you can throw rocks at them. I think today, like back in the day when I was doing drag, to get a lace front was like $1 million. Unheard of. Because you had to have it custom made and etc.
Yeah. It was only like theater.
Yeah, exactly. And if you don't know what it takes to make a wig, custom wig, like have you ever had the painstaking process of doing that?
Oh, no. I buy them.
You buy them.
I buy them and then I customize the ones I buy.
Yes, which is a thing because you have to. It's like crocheting, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to put the little individual hairs in the lace.
God.
Yeah.
Although I might do that this winter. We'll see.
Learning how to. Yeah. Is it called ventilating?
Ventilating. Yeah, okay. That's when it is a full lace or just lace in the front.
Yeah.
That's where you crochet in the hair, and then you can also build out tracks throughout the hair. And I'll add tracks to wigs just to add more density or change up the color or add more length. But I really customize them for each wig.
Right, because you have to, like, everyone's head's a different shape, and you have to fit it to the shape and make sure that the hairline, blends and stuff like that. And you watch, like, Drag Race now, and, like, these girls are, like, glued and, shaking their head. That never used to be able to be a thing. Like, girls doing cartwheels with wigs on, like, and you're like, okay. What has been the favorite don't and no shade to anybody else who you've performed a hair duty for, but, like, what's been your favorite wig to produce?
I love to produce large double stack wigs. They're definitely my favorite. Both of these are double stacked, so that means it's two wigs.
Both of what?
Both of what?
Double stack. Yeah, it's a double stuff and double stack.
It totally changes your personality.
Of course it does. That is what drag does.
You are now her, whatever her name is.
I used to be my drag was rock and roll drag.
Yeah.
Like I was, back in the day. Original Sharon Needles, everyone. You can Google it. Original Sharon Needles. Thank you very much.
What's your drag name? Anna Another Thing. That's her new name. Anna Another Thing.
What's your drag name?
Oh, what is my drag? Oh, Lara Noada. She's the cop from Southie.
Keep it true, raw.
Oh my God, Lara
Lara Noada.
Oh my God, I've never heard you use that.
Because I just made it up.
Oh, well, it's yours now.
Lara Noada.
Lara Noada. Yeah, you are dubbed that from now on. God knows.
Thank you. Thanks, Anna.
And you know what? Surprisingly, it's super comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're light.
They're light,
airy, easy.
Just real easy
Something
breezy. Just
simple
a little
for Stop and Shop.
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Please buy wigs and go to Stop and Shop. Back in the day, back in the day in the '90s when we were young. Well, you were still a baby, but like when we were young, like that was a thing.
Grocery shopping with a wig on?
No, just like doing now everybody must work all the time to make enough money to be here.
Right.
Like back in the day, like we could be broke ass queens.
Right.
And like someone was like, it's Tuesday, what are we gonna do? And there was like, here's a box of wigs, and we put them on like, here's these sheets, and we put them on like, let's go to Stop and Shop. And this was before cell phones and any of that thing, but so we weren't making content.
Right.
We were just like doing ridiculous
Just
things.
being silly.
It's existing.
Yeah, and I think that's, can't happen today, and I hope it does happen again, but it's just like young people don't have the opportunity to be like, let's do something dumb, because it's like, oh God, we have to film it, then it becomes a process and whatever. It's like, just do something dumb. Throw a gorgeous Zodiac Killer wig created by Marcus Hoy.
Why Zodiac Killer?
So I love astrology, and I love killer wigs. It's really that
I
simple.
love that.
Yeah.
I thought you were like some big Jake Gyllenhaal fan or something.
I mean, who isn't?
Who isn't a fan of Jake Gyllenhaal and gorgeous wigs? So Carnival's coming up. I'm sure it's going to be a busy season for you.
Yes. So if anybody wants a deep sea disco wig, hit me up now because space is limited.
Time's ticking.
Yeah, don't be calling you up the day of and be like, oh my God, I forgot to get away. Okay, are you going to get something out of the bag and like, here you go?
No, you're not going to get anything.
Yes! That is the answer. Do not come knocking on his door, because I see you all the time in your house. Do not come knocking. Glenn, he's always like working. Don't come knocking on your door for a last minute wig. Plan ahead.
How can they find you?
Through my socials. So Instagram at Neiman's Marcus. Then TikTok is at Zodiac Killer Wigs. And then also you can email me, Marcus at Zodiac Killer Wigs. Or you can check out my website that just launched today, which is www.zodiackillerwigs.com, and you can email me directly there.
Perfect.
Yeah, do the direct email. Skip the socials. just go right to the source. I'm going to drag brunch right now.
Oh my God.
I'm going to go kick a lady called Carlos off the stage.
A woman.
She's a woman.
Lady
whatever.
Carlos.
I don't know if she had been. I would know her name if she had come on the show.
Oh my God, that's quite enough.
All right, there you go.
I'm surprised you didn't say a girl called
And another thing.
And yeah, so please, if you need a wig at any time, because it's not too early for Christmas or Halloween, check out Marcus because these are fabulous. They feel fantastic.
They look amazing.
Yeah. Oh, do they? Yeah, I do.
I was taking selfies right before we went live with this. So.
Yeah, it's a good color for you. It matches your
That's
hair.
a great color. That brings the blue in your eyes out.
Not the bloodshot, just the blue. Well, Marcus, thank you for coming on today.
And for the beautiful art that you're contributing to the town and gay culture at large.
And it is art. It is an art form because you got to come up with this idea. I mean, the girls come in and they're like, I kind of want this. And you're like, well, what about this? Like, blowing it up.
I mean, every drag queen has a little bit of delusion. So making that delusional dream come to life is some work.
You are doing the Lord's work. You are really, you're healing people. It's a healing process.
For someone.
Someone, yes, it is. Oh my God, thank you so much for coming in today and sharing your talent with us.
This is really fun, thank you.
Thank you.
So, Bob.
What
did you do this week?
Oh my God, you guys. Monday at 10 a.m. is the ribbon cutting for the brand spanking new Mata Field. We got to take a little tour of it with town manager Alex Morse, the Recreation Department's Brandon Mata, and Sherry, who was who kind of designed and did community engagement for the whole thing. Check this out. Welcome to Mata Field, everybody.
Guys, we're here at the brand spanking new Mata Field for a sneak peek a couple of days before the official ribbon cutting with Brandon Mata. Town Manager Alex Morse and Sherry Ruane from Weston and Sampson, the design firm and community engagement people who helped bring this to life. You guys, thank you so much for letting us come and do this with you. Brandon, this field is named for your family, obviously.
That is correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about your history in Provincetown?
Sure. The field's named after Manuel Mata, who died in the Korean War at the age of 19.
Oh, wow.
So back in the 50s when they built the field, they memorialized it after him. Stories that have been passed down the generations to me is that he was very active in the community before he went to war, so they felt that it was a worthy cause. But I've been in Provincetown my entire life. I grew up in Provincetown, over by Tiny's Way, by the cemetery. Graduated from Provincetown High, went to college. Recreation department kind of landed in my lap, and I've taken that on since then. It's about 19 years.
You've been in the rec department for 19 years?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And
I
this
love
has
my job.
Gotta be like the biggest project that's ever come across your table.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
And Alex, I feel like for town manager, when you're like, you know, long gone 50 years from now somewhere else, this is gonna end up being like one of the feathers in your cap from your time here.
Yeah, and parks have been a big focus of all of us over the last few years, finishing up Cannery Wharf Park, and this park in particular. Multi-generational space, people of all ages, backgrounds can use this space. We had a lot of support from students and families in our school system that really helped drive the outcome here, and we're just really excited that we're days away from opening it up to the community.
Sherry, how much did the community get involved in the process?
A lot. It was a very collaborative process right from the beginning. We did a lot of outreach. We had community meetings where folks came in the evening. We came to the site a couple of times and did like an open house where we'd walk around the site with folks just to look at all the opportunities and challenges. And also, as you know, we did a lot of coordination with the sewer work. There's a leaching bed under this field, so this site is working very hard, even though you can't really tell.
Is this the same footprint of what Mata Field was? Because it seems like there's so much more here now.
Well, we've gained about 20 feet towards the monument.
Okay.
So we had to put an extensive retaining wall along that property.
Right.
And these courts were kind of stacked up closer to Alden Street, so we've gained that 20 feet and put them the long ways, and we've gained a ton of space. And it's opened up the field quite a bit.
It really does feel like it, and that is a 400-meter track.
That's right.
So for those of us that ran track in high school, not you.
No, I lasted a week. I did cross country for about a year.
Yeah.
So, but who likes running?
I do. I used to. I like tennis more.
Yeah,
now.
that's right.
Seems like we're approaching an outdoor fitness area, like a gym for adults.
Yes.
Yep.
Whose idea was all this?
Oh, this is the community. They spoke out what they needed. We had a great design team leading the community engagement. We were out in the community asking what they want, and this is what came through. We have everything for all ages and abilities. This is the core of the project, making sure that we have ample opportunities for everybody.
When the community helped design the park, you know, by the time we brought the proposal to town meeting and stuff like that, the community built and designed, not, you know, just people at town hall. So
Right.
when it's community led and with that level of input, it really helps us ensure success by the time we get to town meeting. And I know voters overwhelmingly supported the investment. And as we always say at town meeting, we do our best to stay under budget and get as many grants as possible. So we did get a $1 million grant, a park grant from the federal government through the state, some CPA funds, and we are on track to be about $1.5 million under budget too. So
That's incredible.
We'll go back to town meeting at some point and rescind some of the borrowing.
I'm just in awe of this because, you know, over the last year and a half, you drive by once in a while and you're like, how's it going down there? And it feels like it's just like, boop. Like most of this was not here the last time I looked at it. I was like, I'm just so impressed by this. And I mean, as, you know, a resident and taxpayer, I'm thrilled to see our money being spent this way because this is going to be good for everybody. And I am running on this track. I don't care if there's a middle school track meet on it. My ass is going to be out there, my 47-year-old ass, running circles around this track. Thank you guys so much. What's next? What's the next park? You're like Mr. Parkman.
I know, we were just talking before we started that we've done a lot of parks over the last few years.
Cannery Wharf is awesome.
Yeah, Cannery Wharf, it's so lovely to see so many people using it, and Weston and Sampson was a great partner on that project as well. I know we have the playground in the west end.
Yep, we have some small projects coming up, but I think the importance here is understanding the usage of these brand new parks and making sure that we're seamless and managing it appropriately. That's going to be my focus over the next 12 months.
If you guys are interested in coming to the ribbon cutting, it's going to be on Monday, July 27th. So those 3 days after you're watching this. If you live in town, please come and join us. This is going to be a celebration. I mean, Mark, just take a look around. Show everybody. What a perfect day to be out here, and like just in time to enjoy like the two best months of the summer.
That's right.
Too.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, great work, you guys. Thank you all so much.
Thank you for coming. Thanks, everybody.
We'll see you soon.
Oh, come on, come on. Oh.
So, Monday morning at 10 o'clock at the ribbon cutting, you will be able to enjoy all that Field has to offer starting right then. I did tell everybody that I would be the first one ever to play tennis there, so do not cut me in line at the tennis court.
Dan Ravello. Well, you said it. Please welcome, speaking of cutting in line, no segue. Peter Chotto and Angela Madonna, who are two of the stars of the Jack of Hearts Club, now at the Provincetown Theater, you guys.
Back for a full summer.
For a full summer, 8 weeks.
I know, this is so exciting. Did you have an idea last fall when it started that this was going to happen for the whole summer?
No.
I think like it kind of felt like lightning in a bottle. In the fall, it felt really like very special. It felt, I don't know, it felt like we were gonna have this one chance to do it. So it's really nice that we have now this whole summer.
In the way that it happened too, like the fact that we were sold out before we even started performances was shocking. Like I don't think anybody really expected that to happen, but it was a really amazing and beautiful thing. And so now that for all the people that couldn't see it in the fall, to be back for 8 weeks is really cool.
Selling out all over again already.
Yeah, kind of wild.
so
People
wild.
love John Richardson.
And
love John Richardson.
Yeah. No, and the talent. And I haven't actually seen the full production.
You haven't?
Really?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
Well, like readings and stuff?
I went to the reading. I went to like every single reading and all the different casting and whatever, and I never actually got to see the full production.
Oh my gosh,
so I can't
Mark.
wait to see this because now you've settled into your roles.
Yeah.
And you've like embroidered them or whatever. And
Yeah. Even made like little changes from October too that only like make things more specific and
You didn't change
enhance
anything about your song, did you?
No, we didn't.
Just those two notes that were flat. No.
Yeah, exactly.
And they were
You gotta
both
change that.
Angelos.
Yes, they were.
You're not wearing that wig anymore.
Damn it! It's a residual wig. It's such a great little ensemble. Not little. That's It's just and everyone's so sweet. That's all of it. And it shows. And again, this is from the readings.
You guys do all seem to really care about each other. And
Well,
love
yeah,
each other.
I mean, all of us have so much history together living here. I mean, some of my best friends for like 20 years are in it that we grew up doing theater together. It's kind of a pinch me moment. Definitely.
Yeah, it's really...
Do it.
It is really wild. We are all like we choose to see each other outside of the show. Like
That's a big deal.
So,
Right.
Yeah, it's really special.
Yeah, when we're in the show and like we're walking down the street, it's like, oh, the Jack of Hearts cast is hanging out. It's like we do this every day anyway.
Just standard.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm like going through the cast in my head. I was like, I can't think of one person that I wouldn't want to.
Mary
hang out.
Callahan.
Yeah, exactly.
The worst. No, there isn't anyone that I would like be like, that one probably is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
No
it's really
diva
special.
behavior on set. Everybody's chill.
Yeah.
No,
John
just
Richardson,
me.
I bet.
Yeah, well, when you have so many hats, it's inevitable.
Speaking of hats and speaking of exciting news,
Our original cast recording is out and for sale.
which no one gets to do.
I know.
I know.
And it's a vinyl, which is so cool.
Yeah.
All you kids should know that this goes into a special machine and it has a needle and it goes like this and it goes around and the sound comes out.
A Sharon needle?
Oh, Sharon.
Bring it back, bring it back.
Like listening to something on vinyl has such a special feeling because you're like,
Yeah.
I'm making a concerted effort to pay attention to this. It's not like, oh, I got 1,000 things going on and beeping in my ear. Like and it has such a warm sound when it's done on vinyl.
Yeah, it's really special that we were able to do this. I think it's such a rare opportunity, especially for a show that it's just in Provincetown. We're not New York. Like it's yet maybe, I don't know, who's to say, but the labor of love is there.
And I think the love shines through in the show and John said it's a love letter to Provincetown. It's a love letter to being queer in Provincetown and to the history of queerness in Provincetown. It's a fictionalized account of
A little time capsule. They drop you right into a very specific moment in time in Provincetown. And I mean, I saw it in the fall, and this show takes you through. You're happy, you're sad, it's funny, it's gay, it's parent, son, daughter, you know, it's like every type of relationship. And your story is like one of my favorite moments in the whole show. The song is called Two Homosexuals, the Happy Song.
Yeah.
I mean, I cried at that. You haven't seen
I
the
haven't
full
seen the
version.
full thing. I can't wait to go and
But-
cry. I love going to cry at things. You know me.
I know.
Yeah, I will say selfishly, I suppose that our song is my favorite song in the show. I do.
Yeah, to be able to do that, just like as a device, like what John created, like the song within a song, taking yourself out of it.
Oh,
It's really
brilliant.
it's really special.
And you also get the title track, the Jack of
I
Hearts.
do.
He does.
Yeah, I'm on the title track.
Title
Yeah,
track.
get it right.
I know, the Jack of Hearts by Timmy.
If you don't know what this show is about, like, and I think like we have so much cynicism, and God knows I'm a purveyor of cynicism. Like, this is just such a sweet show, and it is, it's kind of like an old timey show in the sense. And John said that like he copied old Broadway musicals in the sense of like it's going to be this kind of song, now it's going to be that song. So and it doesn't have any cynicism in it, which now is like
Rare.
a great thing. It's a rare thing, which I think is why it's connecting to audiences so
We
much.
need this show right now, I feel like.
100%, particularly in the queer world where we're being oppressed every day. But like,
Yeah, it takes place in 1963 on the last night of summer. It's about this group of all queer people just really enjoying each other and seeing what happens next for them. And our characters are Timmy and Arthur, and we only get to see each other for 1 month out of the entire year. And so we're really trying to hang on to what that last night of summer means for the two of us.
Wait, you're gay?
We're gay.
I know,
Can you
it's a
believe
stretch.
it? They
But
allow
it's
that
like
now.
So really
Same time
big
next
stretch for
year.
me.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I know. Which is what, like, back in the day when I was the same
Right.
No, you did have that. You had those very intense relationships with people in the summer, and then they were like, I gotta go back to New York, I gotta go back to here, and then you wouldn't see them again until the next year, and then people were like, oh, whatever happened to, you know...
If you did.
If you
know,
did. Right,
if
right,
did.
you could never
Right,
see him
you
again.
never see him again.
And you're like, oh, whatever happened to Angelo? And I was like, Angelo who? And they're like, you mean flop guy? Like, you would always have, you would have a nickname.
I don't know what that means. Can't wait.
No, you had nicknames for people. Like you were introduced. This is Flop Guy. Okay, oh, Flop Guy. And you would like you would even have sex with you. You would go to dinner every week, and then eventually they would move, and you're like, whatever happened to Angela? They're, who?
Flop
Oh,
Guy.
that was their name.
Yeah.
But it is so. What days are you running now?
We're Thursday through Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7, and Sunday at 2.
Oh, and
A matinee.
Yes. And you can get your tickets only at provincetowntheater.org. Sometimes when you type in Jack of Hearts Club, there are resale sites that pop up first that are not
Crazy.
real.
Like we're
They're
Taylor
not
Swift.
real.
It's crazy. Then
Yeah.
they're trying to sell it for like $1,000.
That's how you know you're a hit.
Literally, go to the
wild.
Provincetown Theater's
Dot
website. That's the
only.
only thing.
Yes.
It's the ticket site is called Ovation Tix. If you're
You
on
should
Ovation
not be,
Tix, you're in the right spot.
and you should not be spending more than $65 for a ticket.
Everything else is a scam.
Exactly.
Wow.
Why do
Isn't
we
that
love
crazy?
to scam? This is the world. Scam world. Shouty
Scam
show
world.
scam world. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, come on by.
And I have friends coming to town. I'm like, we're going to see that show when you're.
You
in
better
town.
buy your tickets
I know, I
now.
better buy my tickets now. And it runs through when?
September 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be here just like that.
I know.
I
Don't
know,
remind
it's
me.
crazy.
Well,
I
maybe
just quoted it from the show.
maybe there'll be a revival again. Who knows?
Who knows?
Touring production?
Who's to say? All over Wellfleet. All over Wellfleet. All over the Cape. Take us. Harbor Stage, Cape Playhouse. We'll do it anyway.
Yeah, right. And they will. But Peter, you're also performing in other places in town.
Yes, I'm doing like 4 nights at Piano Bar this year. I'm at Pilgrim House, Gifford House, Tin Pan Alley. I'm around.
Same nights at each place? Like what's your
Mondays and Thursdays I'm at Pilgrim House. Saturdays I'm at Tin Pan, and Tuesdays I'm at Gifford House.
Are you doing any comedy shows?
I'm opening up for a lot of people. I'm like hopping into other shows, but I'm very lucky I don't have time to produce my
you're
show this
performing
year.
outside, yeah.
You need to get down to the Keyhole. I was talking to Tori, and she's like, the thing that I miss the most and that I want to promote the most here is comedy, because there are very few venues where you get to do comedy.
Yeah, really. It's hard. It's hard to do comedy in this town, I think. People, like, if you don't have a wig on, they're kind of like, who the fuck are you? Oh,
Correct.
am I allowed to?
Yeah,
Too late.
No. Marcus is like, I'll get you.
But yeah, that's like, I love comedy so much. So
And
keep
you're
an
so good
eye
at
out. And me and my like best friend Paige, we're working on something special.
Oh, that'll be good.
That has to do with wigs
Very
and
good.
sketch comedy.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Exciting.
Angela, do you have any other projects coming up?
Yeah, not performing-wise. This is like my labor level performing-wise, but I do own a property management concierge business with our harbor master Pete Wynn called Monument Concierge. Yeah, we do everything from like stocking your fridges to doing home checks in the winter. We're fully year-round. We started a couple of years ago, so that's what I do during my days here too.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a side gig.
And Sam works for us.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
Sam is a lifesaver, truly a lifesaver.
Well, you guys get tickets to the Jack of Hearts Club. Get a wig from Marcus Hoy. Did I say it right?
Hoy.
I did.
Plan ahead. If you're coming to town 6 weeks from now, plan ahead.
Yeah, get your tickets in advance. Go see the show up at the Monument on Wednesday. Go to Mata Field on Monday.
Monday at 10.
Check out everything that's going on in town, in Provincetown, and we will be back with you next. I want to give a special shout out again to Scott Barrow for supporting us on the Venmos. And if you want to support us on the Venmos, please hit us up. We will gladly love to take a little money to help support this great show.
QR code in the corner.
QR code in the corner.
That corner?
That corner.
Yeah, that corner. I want to thank the PBG for hosting us here in the Pride Center. I want to thank PTV for airing our show on the local cable access. I want to thank our sponsors, the Boat Slip, Prouder Together, the Queen Vic Guest House, John and Joe from Oakland, and that's everything, right?
Yeah, you guys, thank you so much for waking up in Provincetown.
Wherever you are.
And we'll see you next Friday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
No, really, can I have some coffee?
Wake up, wake up.